Are you like a massive like belt fan of designs, and you have your specifics of which ones you love the most?
Well, the one I love the most, obviously, is that one sitting right there. That's the actual belt when I was tag team champ. It's not a replica; it's the actual belt. Um, so, I mean, obviously, that's the one I'm the biggest fan of. I'm a big fan of the world title with the wings,
Yep.
the original. The new belt, I'm not a huge fan of. The NWA World Title. I mean, that was a great belt. The WCW World Title, that was a great belt. The title belt. But other than that, I've always been a tag team guy, so I'm
Mm.
more about the tag belts.
Did you when you won the title? I know I'm jumping way forward here. Is were you like super stoked to win the belt, and then you found out that you had to carry it through airports every single day? I was like, oh right, this is more difficult than I realized.
No, I mean, beyond stoked is to put it lightly, and how we were told is another amazing story. So Jim Cornette I owe Jim Cornette 95% of our career. Jim Cornette's the one who came up with the headbanger idea. He came up with the names. He's the one who got us our first part-time deal. I mean, Glenn and I were going up there for years just doing jobs, getting the shit beat out of us, being enhancement guys. But Cornette's the one who actually got us in and got us our first part-time deal. Um, so we're in Louisville, Kentucky, and Cornette came up to us because we weren't even supposed to be in that match. That's when Stone Cold and Dude Love were tag champs,
Hmm.
but Stone Cold had broke his neck against Owen, so he couldn't wrestle. So they kind of just threw us in, and at first we were like, "Oh, this is amazing! We're going to be, we're going to be on another pay-per-view. Like this is awesome." And Cornette said, "It was come here, boys. I got to talk to you." So he takes us all the way down into the parking garage of the Louisville Gardens, and he takes us way to the back, and we're like, "Jimmy, what's going on? Like, why are we in a parking garage? Why are you taking us to a dark corner?" And he sat and he looked at us. He goes, "I wanted to bring you down here. I wanted to be the one to break the news to you guys. You guys are winning the belts tonight." And we were like, "Cool." We just kind of stood there, and he goes, "No, I brought you down here so you guys could get excited here, not in front of everyone in the locker room." So the three of us were all again jumping all around downstairs in the parking garage, and that's how we found out we were winning the belts. But going through the airport was awesome because everyone wanted to know. Everyone kind of knew who you were, and then when you were coming through security, if you had a belt, then they opened the bag, and everyone wanted to see it. It was kind of cool, probably the first week, but then yeah, after that, it got a little old. Of okay, so then it was just like we used to just take it out and put it in the bin by itself, so it went through. It didn't have to go through your whole bag. Because of
uh,
course, all the TSA guys want to take pictures and stuff like that, which is fine, but it kind of makes you want to have to get there a half hour earlier than you normally would.
hmm. I mean, that must have been like because I specifically remember this because this was the first videotape I got because I started watching the early 90s with like the Lex Express and then fell out for it. It fell out, for a couple of years and then got back in around that time. And it's like the most extraordinary pay per view. It's Bad Blood in Your House 18. I remember this very, very vividly. It's like the highest of highs, obviously for yourself, we're winning the tag titles. The Shawn Michaels Undertaker Hell in Cell, which is an amazing match that not only holds up, it's even better today. But then it's still
Right.
the same day that Brian Pillman was announced as being found dead in a hotel room. I mean, it must have been like the one of the most surreal events you've ever been a part of.
Yeah, I mean, it's a kick in the gut with Brian. We were all super close. It was a very family oriented locker room. Um, yeah, so it was a kick in the gut. I
Hmm.
mean, it was a kick in the ball straight up into your gut. So I mean, it was it was real harsh.